Okay guys, quick video on how to install a crankshaft seal into a 1991 Toyota Camry. This is everything that you're gonna need to do the job. You're gonna need a hammer, some grease, a tool made out of PVC pipe with a coupler on the end, and you're obviously gonna need the seal. I like to use a Toyota seal, black silicone. Resistant to oil. First thing you'll do is you're going to coat the outer edge of the seal with some silicone. A lot of times these things leak, not by the seal, but they're leaking where they press into the press fit. So just a little bit of silicone around the edge is just a good idea. And you're not going to start the car right away. You're going to let the silicone, a lot of people don't do that, you're going to let this silicone dry for at least 24 hours. So what people do is they put it on, they start the car up right away, and the oil just, the silicone doesn't dry that way. And what you're going to do is you're going to put some grease on the seal or on the crankshaft when you slide this thing on, because they fit really tight and sometimes they roll over and that little spring will pop out, which is what you don't want that to happen. So it's pretty straightforward. You put the seal over the crank into the housing where it's going to be pressed into. You're going to notice that this fits perfectly over the seal, and it's plastic, so it's better than using something metal to pound it in. And what you're going to do when you put it in there, when you pound it in, this is obviously going to hit the end of this with a hammer. You could even put a cap on the end. You get a little better pressure that way, but it works this way too. When you're pounding the seal in, you don't want to have this dead center. You want to have this off to the side. And the reason for that is when you pound it in, it'll bottom out on the lip. It'll sit right in the housing where you want it to. It won't go for it. You won't have the problem of driving it in too far. So as you're pounding it in, you're just going to kind of move this thing over the edge as far as you can, like this, as you're pounding it in. And you're going to find that when you do that, it's going to be seated perfectly. It takes the guesswork out of it. And hey, it should be good to go. I've done quite a few of them this way, and it always seems to work out well. So hey, have a good day.